For the second question, a 3 megahertz ultrasound transducer transmits a 3-cycle long pulse into a soft tissue at normal incidence to fat and liver interface. The axial resolution in mm and the amplitude reflection coefficient at fat liver interface respectively are. Okay. Velocity in the tissue, fat and liver are given, and density of fat and liver are also given. We have this 3 megahertz ultrasound transducer, and it says a pulse is 3 cycle long. Okay, from that we need to find the axial resolution. The axial resolution essentially is, okay, if we take the transmitted pulse, okay, it's 3 cycle longs. The point is the pulse shouldn't interfere with itself. Okay, it can identify distinguished points beyond this. Okay, 2 points beyond this if it doesn't interfere with itself. So the axial resolution is the number of cycles in the pulse times the wavelength of one pulse, right? One cycle. So that's n lambda. But because the way the transducer works, your pulse will go hit a target and then gets reflected back. Okay, the actual distance that is applicable here is n lambda, which is the pulse length, divided by 2, because the wave hits a target and gets back. Okay, so this is the axial resolution, and we know n because it's 3 cycle long. Lambda can be identified from, say, the frequency, and I think the C tissue is also given, right? It's usually 1500 meter per second, which in this case, yes, it's 1500 meter per second. So lambda is velocity times divided by the frequency. Okay, and we know n is 3. Okay, and C is 1500, and the frequency is 3 into 10 power 6, and this gives me 0.75 into 10 power minus 3 meters. So this is 0.75 mm. Okay, and for the amplitude reflection coefficient, so whenever we have an interface and an ultrasound pulse hits the interface, okay, we have this total incident pressure. This amplitude reflection coefficient is pressure amplitude reflection coefficient. So that is the ratio between the total incident pressure and the amount of pressure that gets reflected. So PR, and this ratio is essentially depends on the impedances of these two tissues, and in fact the exact form for this ratio is Z2 minus Z1 by Z2 plus Z1, where Z2 is the impedances of each of these tissues. Let's say Z2 is Z fat, okay, sorry, Z2 is Z liver, okay, this is rho liver times C liver. Okay, so we can find Z2. Z1 is similarly Z fat, okay, which we can find from rho fat C fat. Okay, and find this Z2 minus Z1 by Z2 plus Z1, and the value that I get is 0.11. Okay, so this turns out to be 0.11. So just find it from these two expressions. And had the question been what is the intensity reflection coefficient? So this is the amplitude reflection coefficient, which corresponds to the ratio of the pressures, right? Alternately, they could ask what is the intensity of the reflection coefficient. Okay, that depends on the square of the pressures. So PR square by PI square, again that depends on Z2 minus Z1 square by Z2 plus Z1 square. That can also be found if there is a need. Okay, so for this question the answer is 0.75 mm, and of course based on this calculation it's 0.11. We'll see you with another video. Good luck.